Hello everybody and welcome to the Leading Edge Detailing Online Training Academy. Today we're going to be looking at cleaning the dash cluster and how to do it without scratching the sensitive plastic display. Throughout the years I have seen many people post up images of damaged dash clusters asking how to fix them, and they come in two types of damage. The first one and the most common one is scratching. The second one is chemical damage from what they're using to clean it. Unfortunately, once damaged, it's incredibly difficult to repair this problem because you can't easily access the plastic to polish it or try to clean it if you can even do that. And in most cases, you'll have to remove and replace that plastic screen. However, just like everything in the training course so far, prevention is better than cure. And if you're going to be cleaning it, you need to make sure you don't damage it so you don't then have to worry about fixing it. And the way to clean the dash cluster is incredibly easy and incredibly straightforward. All you need is a very soft microfiber cloth. In my case, I prefer the IGL cloths because they don't have stitching on the edges. It is less likely to scratch the screen. And you need some sort of instant detailer. And in this case, where are we? Here we go. We have the new IGL interior detailer. You may have noticed that I'm not recommending using glass cleaner. And the reason is I want to use an instant detailer because it has some sort of wax or sealant. Not only is that going to resist dust building up on the screen, but it's going to create a little bit of a slippery film to further reduce the chance of scratching. If you use a normal cleaner or a glass cleaner, you're going to be stripping away everything from that screen and there's no protection added. The next thing is, you need to really be careful and see what's on the screen first. If you're cleaning a very dirty four-wheel drive and there's specks of sand from the beach everywhere, you need to make sure you blow that out with compressed air first, because if you're going to be wiping the screen with all those particles there, you're going to be using those particles to scratch the screen. So what I'm going to do now is put the camera down on the tripod and show you how I'm going to clean the screen for this car. Firstly, I'm going to have to apologize because I can't mount the camera over here so you can see a close-up. It's just going to get too much in the way, and this is a real car that I don't want to damage, but it should give you a great idea of what to do. First of all, make sure you have a brand new and very clean microfiber cloth. Don't use a cloth that you have used for cleaning other things. Don't use the same cloth that you used to wipe down the plastics. Don't use a washed cloth because those cloths might have some build-up or specks of debris in there. Then you're basically going to scratch the screen. So make sure it is always brand new and soft, and make sure that it doesn't have any stitching on there, or if you do have stitching, wrap it around so you're not using the stitch side to clean the plastic. The second thing is use an appropriate cleaner. Do not use something very strong because you don't need to use something very strong. This is not going to have something build up onto it that is so bad. You're going to need to use an acid or an alkaline cleaner. Use an instant detailer. And ideally, use the IGL interior instant detailer because it's made for it. Then, don't spray straight onto the screen. If you spray straight onto the screen, you're going to get moisture inside here, and that's going to cause a lot of problems later on. Also, any chemicals that are going to be left behind might stain. So gently spray onto the microfiber cloth. You don't need a lot of product. This is probably a bit too much product. And then wipe off very gently, beginning with the actual screen itself. Then flip over to the dry side, wipe off again. And then after you have actually wiped down the clear screen, you can then clean the surround. You don't want to clean the surround first because there might be some dirt on the surround itself that you're going to then put onto the screen. So the screen should be the first thing you touch with the brand new microfiber cloth. And then you can get into the gaps and give them a good wipe down and make sure that you don't accidentally touch the display. But otherwise, it's actually quite easy. Whoa, sorry camera. It's actually quite easy to clean the screen without too much drama. That's all you have to do. You don't actually need to worry about how you're going to clean it. You just need to make sure you don't use a dirty microfiber cloth because that's going to scratch, and you don't need to use any aggressive cleaner because that's going to stain. So thank you for watching. I hope this video has been informative. If you follow these steps, you're going to save yourself a lot of headache. Even my franchisees have damaged screens before, and unfortunately the only way to fix it is to either take it out and polish it, which is not ideal, or replace it. Little bit of a pro tip for you: if you are finding yourself constantly scratching these things in your own vehicle, you can probably get some PPF applied, which is self-healing. And if you put PPF onto the display screen, you're not going to have any more issues with scratching because it self-heals. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to doing the next tutorial for you.